Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All the links are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, for those of you who just recently subscribed as well, welcome. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. In today's reading, I'm going to be focusing on those of you who are in connections, in partnerships, in relationships. Okay, so you are with a significant someone, and that someone is with you. And although you are in a connection or in a relationship, you are physically at a distance. Okay. So if you're watching this during the live stream, then welcome. And of course, continue to watch here. But those of you who are watching after the live stream, just take a look down below in the description box, and there you will find the timestamps for each of the signs. Okay, that being said, intuitive friends, today I will be channeling messages for those of you who are in connections, in a relationship, in a partnership that is at a distance. Please do not confuse these readings for the no contact readings. Those are separate. That's different. These are two people who are and know that they are in connections with each other. Just happens to be they are at a distance. Okay. Whether it's because of career, because of, any other circumstances. That being said, I will go in the order of the astrological calendar. So I will start with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and last but not least with Pisces. That being said, intuitive friends, welcome. Let's make sure you guys can hear me, and then we're going to start the readings. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for coming out and giving a thumbs up. For those of you who are giving thumbs up now or during the readings, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. All right, let's take a look here. Make sure you guys can hear me. Then we're going to jump straight into the reading. We're going to start with Aries. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Awesome. All right, let us begin with Aries. Hello, Aries, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you are an Aries and other placements on your astrological natal chart that focus on love, connections, relationships, partnerships, marriage, and those areas are as follows. If you are an Aries in your Venus, or Aries in your Juno, or Aries in your 5th, or Aries in your 7th house or houses, then these messages are also for you. Welcome. Let's take a look, Aries, here. What is possibly going on here within your connection? My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look at what is possibly going on in your significant other, your partner's mind here in this long distance relationship or connection and separation. All right, so you and your partner are in this long distance relationship. And let's see what's going on here in regards to your partner's possible thoughts. They have here the Emperor with the Magician. I feel here that number one, your partner is confident. They're confident that things are going very well in the connection, okay? Here with the Magician card in Tarot, this is all about using the resources at their disposal, really leaning into the earthly energy or dimension, okay? Putting in the efforts and the work, as well as connecting with energy, okay? Positive thinking, manifestation, and things of that sort, okay? Here with the Emperor in Tarot, it's coming across as someone who's really just, yes, they're in love. You're in love with them. They're in love with you, okay? There's feelings here. However, they may not show that as much because they're focusing a lot on career. They may show that side of themselves with you, obviously the passion and the chemistry and the attraction, but they're really focused on making moves here, whether in career or focusing on their inspiration or this is to say, I feel that this is how this person may cope with the distance here when it gets a little bit challenging. Okay. I feel that there's this kind of like 1 foot, like I said here with the magician card, as above, so below, 1 foot in the 3D world, and another foot here, very much connected to your energy and to the energy of the connection, even if it's at a distance. Okay. So I do feel that here. Now, Mars rules Aries. Okay. So I do feel that there's this energy here of being practical, being proactive, chemistry, attraction, very much that coming through in regards to this connection with you, even if it's at a distance. I'm also getting the sense of like structuring and organizing certain things. Okay. Kind of like, let's have a structured time where we're going to speak with each other. Let's have a structured kind of like, if it's not structured, it's like, let's have a schedule. Okay. Let's have a schedule and when we can connect with each other. And that's coming through here as well. All right, let's take a look at what the possible feelings are here, Aries. And they have the Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Cups. Yeah, remember that I said at the top of the reading here with this Emperor, they may not show, or it may not be like externally shown here how much they are deeply connected to this connection. I feel there's a lot of this like kind of yang energy where it's like, I really got to keep focused on, work, on career, on money, on just things that allow me to be in the position that I am in regards to the connection, in regards to their career, in regards to their successes. That's not to say that they don't have emotions here for the connection. I feel that they do, but I feel that there's a little bit of this kind of like, I feel, they don't want to fall into an energy where they're sad, right? Or that they're showing the sadness of the physical disconnect here. With the Wheel of Fortune here, there are times that they're hoping, wishing, and desiring that things turn better, that things turn in a different way, in a positive way here, that things improve and that things progress. With the Four of Cups, there is a little bit here a feeling of disillusionment, a feeling of disappointment, sort of speak. If there has been recently an argument, that could be here, that type of energy. Again, these messages are for April. So if it's not something that you're resonating right now at this moment in time in regards to your connection with your partner, with your significant other, it may pop up here during the month of April. So Four of Cups, feeling a little bit disillusioned. But they are hoping that there's this like blessing that comes in the direction of just feeling better. This could be missing you. This could be thinking about you. This could be wishing that you were there with them wherever they are. Okay, so that's how this energy is coming across. Let's get more just overall energy here in regards to your person. Yeah, they're very much deeply in love with you. They have here the locket. Okay, there's a lot of love here. I told you, even if and some of you may have said, oh, you're just saying that to say that. No, even though it's not visibly here, I feel it energetically here. Okay, from the top of the reading, I've been saying that they're just like trying to kind of maintain a focused attention on the things that they're trying to create. Okay, whether it's within this connection or outside of the connection. Yeah, is there a little bit of disappointment here or a sense of like, man, I miss you, I wish you were around, I wish I could see you whenever I want, I wish I could just be with you passionately, intimately, however that may be. Okay, fill in the blank with that. It doesn't always have to be physical, but again, like intimate face-to-face conversations or things of that nature. Okay, so let's see. Let's get more energy here connected to your partner, to your relationship here at a distance. Yeah, change. They sometimes get caught up in their head is how this seems. Okay, sometimes they get caught up in their head and they just kind of like, oh, they get caught up in their head. Then they're in this like Four of Cups energy where they feel a little bit disappointed. They feel like maybe their blessings are blocked, maybe that things are a little bit difficult, because it's at a distance, but the love is here, the connection is here, the emotions are here. So very, very beautiful energy here throughout the month of April. Possibly here, there's this intuitive kind of communication with each other. There may be a little bit of a shift here. So there's this energy here that there may be a shift happening. I do want to say that starting March 30th all the way through April 24th, Venus will be in Taurus, and that will bring a lot of grounding, a lot of more practical approach, more of that kind of earthly energy, loyalty, stability here. So that's coming through here. Again, but there may be here a change of mind or a change of heart, especially if there's been, or there may potentially possibly be here in the month of April, as April unfolds, that there may be something here that creates a little bit of that tension. I feel here that there's going to be a very positive change, especially here with the Wheel of Fortune. That being said, Aries, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share. Continue to subscribe to the channel. Please take a look at your monthly readings. There's lots there for you, as well as the pick a card readings. And I'll see you next time. Up next, we have Taurus. But before I jump into Taurus's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, thank you so much for stopping by, for being here, for taking part in this reading, watching it now or watching it, after the live stream. So thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Up next, we're going to jump straight into Taurus. And like I said, a lot of Taurus, Venus and Taurus is going to be harmonious here. Okay, there's harmony through here provided by Venus. We'll talk a little bit about that next. Hello, Taurus, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Taurus sun, moon, rising, or if you are a Taurus anywhere on your astrological natal chart that focus on love, relationships, marriage, connections, and partnerships. And those areas are as follows. If you're a Taurus in your Venus, or a Taurus in your Juno, or a Taurus in your fifth house, or you're a Taurus in your seventh house, then these messages are for you. That being said, Taurus, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. Taurus, the messages that I'm channeling here for you today are focusing on your significant other, your partner, your partner's thoughts and emotions, possibly here for the month of April. Now, you could be seeing or picking up this energy right now at this moment in time, all the way through April. Okay, just want to mention here, Taurus, because listen, Venus is in the position of Taurus, okay, from March 30th all the way through April 24th. So that's bringing maximum harmony, stability, and loyalty within your connection. But let's see here how that is looking like possibly here energetically in regards to your partner's thoughts. They have here the Magician. Ooh, with the Emperor. You saw all that shuffling that I did. That's the same energy that Aries just had in their connection. Maybe there is a connection there. Who knows? Maybe there's some positions here connected to Aries on your astrological natal chart, or maybe your partners. Who knows? Maybe you're with an Aries, okay? Or maybe with a fire sign, Leo or Sagittarius. But the Magician card, or also here with the Magician card, could be Gemini as well as Virgo. Okay, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's coming through here. But let's jump into what energy here is coming through in regards to this person's mind. Listen, whatever they're thinking about, they're trying to put into motion. Now, in the reverse, Aries had it this way: Emperor, then Magician. But you, Taurus, you have it in the reverse sign: Magician, then Emperor. Okay. So it feels like your partner is trying to make things happen. They're putting something in motion. They're putting the effort in the 3D world, as well as very much connected to the state of mind, trying to stay positive and focused. The Emperor here, which again, ruled by Aries, is coming across as this practical approach. They're taking a very kind of straightforward, practical approach in making something happen, in wanting to see a sense of evolution here of some sorts. Now, this could be that right now at this moment in time or throughout the month of April, they're trying to gain more kind of clarity in the mind and clarity in how they communicate here in regards to like more communication, more clarity in regards to the connection here, because again, it's at a distance. So here with the Magician card, I'm also getting they're making things happen, or they're creating the foundations, or the stepping stones, or the blocks. You create, doing the small steps here, putting action in the small steps to see something flourish, to see something grow. Okay. Remember that the Magician brings things a step closer to reality by putting in the effort and the consistency in the energy. So it's not just about the physical effort, although that's important, but it's also the state of mind or the energy that they're very much connected to. The Emperor is a lot of energy here connected to practicality. It's also connected to a lot of yang energy. So again, it's like creating, leaning into the yin energy, and then putting it into motion with the Emperor in tarot. Okay, so it feels like kind of like bringing as above and so below here with the Emperor. Okay, so this could be small steps, this could be managing something, organizing something here. What is going on, Taurus? Listen, some of you, this person is in Aries. This is exactly what Aries, and you see that I'm shuffling. It's not like, I'm not doing anything here behind the scenes. I'm showing you here what's going on. Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah. I mean, very similar reading here to Aries. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is some type of connection here with your special someone, your partner here. But the Four of Cups, there's a lot of disillusionment here, or a lot of feeling a lot of kind of like disappointment here. They're missing you. Okay, Taurus, that's what this is. They really miss you. You're in their thoughts. They want to be with you physically, emotionally, energetically. Okay. Four of Cups, there may have been a glitch here in a plan, or there may be possibly a glitch here. There may be possibly some news or some type of message here that may cause a little bit of disappointment, or there may be here a little bit of an argument or tension. But I feel this is going to clear up. Whatever this Four of Cups that your partner is feeling across the mile, okay, across the miles, okay, Four of Cups is telling me here that although that there is this sense of disappointment or disillusionment, that they may at times feel like the connection is blocked due to the physical disconnect, that in their heart, it's because they really love you. Ace of Cups here. There's love, commitment for some of you. For others of you, reignited love. Okay. The saying that goes, the distance makes the heart grow fonder. That's coming through here with this Ace of Cups energy. Okay. There is this beautiful new feelings or renewed feelings here of love and connection with you. All right. Ace of Cups, I do feel that there's a lot of chemistry here, admiration towards you. They want to have a brand new start. So if there is this sense of a disagreement or a sense of tension here in the month of April, I feel that there's going to be a kind of you kiss and make up type of energy here with the Ace of Cups. Okay. All right. I feel in this energy in regards to their thoughts, they try to be very focused on the matters at hand, at work, their career, or whatever it is that they may be doing, whether it's work, career, schooling, studying. They try to stay laser focused on that because they realize that, you know, they got to bring some type of stability here, or there's something here of value in the connection and they don't want to lose their eye on the prize. I feel that there's this kind of realization here where whatever it is that they are doing, whether it's work or schooling, that it's very important in regard, or maybe career, that's very much important here in this connection. Okay, so they're trying to stay very kind of focused here on matters at hand. All right, they have here the writer, good news, messages here. Communication is vital here. Your person may either communicate some ideas, may kind of vent with you in regards to this Four of Cups. They may be even telling you or sharing with you here in the month of April how or what their plans may be, or certain tools or resources that they're thinking about tapping into in order to bridge the gap of the physical distance. So this may be kind of structuring a schedule of like, let's talk to each other, via video chat, once or twice a week, or let's make sure that we, text each other every day. But there's this a feeling here, a sense here of a rhythm, of a structure, of kind of like a schedule here, okay, to kind of lessen the stress of the longing, the desire, and the feeling of the disconnect here. If there is any, again, argument or disagreement or tension, it's coming across here as it clearing up, kind of clearing, cleaning, having a brand new slate, that type of energy here. So I feel that there is this kiss and make up energy here. Intention, accurate reflection. Okay. If your partner may seem a little bit emotionally disconnected because of this Emperor energy here, there, Aries does kind of hold that energy of like, yeah, I am very much deeply invested. There's chemistry here in their mind. They're like, yeah, I'm very much attracted to Taurus, but I know I got to keep it together so that I can get the job done or I can focus on my next step. Their intention is love. Their intention is to grow. Okay. So sometimes their intention may not be showing up. So kind of like they may not be wearing their heart on their sleeve. Okay. Because I'm getting here a lot of like being in their head, or very much being, very practical or analytical, so to speak, here with this Emperor. So although they may not say it all the time, there's a lot of emotions here, and this kind of feeling of falling in love, or moving in the direction of love and connection. That being said, Taurus, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Up next, we have Gemini. But before I jump into Gemini's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, for those of you that are watching, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. For those of you who are giving me a thumbs up here as I am channeling messages, I want to say thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. All right, intuitive friends, up next, we're going to be channeling for Gemini. Don't forget to take a look at your monthly readings, all there for you for the month of April. All right, intuitive friends, here, let's jump into Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Gemini in your sun, moon, rising, or whether you are a Gemini in other placements on your astrological natal chart that focus on relationships, marriage, connections, partnerships, and relationships, and they're just your connection, your love connection. And those areas are as follows. If you have Gemini in your Venus, or Gemini in your Juno, or Gemini in your fifth house, or Gemini in your seventh house, then these messages are for you. That being said, Gemini, let's take a look here at what may be possibly unfolding here in regards to your partner's possible thoughts and emotions. Now, this is a person you are actively in a connection with. This is not a no contact. This is someone that you actually have a relationship, marriage, connection, that you are in some sort of partnership with. That being said here, Gemini, let's take a look at, again, what is going on? This Emperor has come out, and not only, I mean, we are in Aries season. I mean, granted, that's the case. But man, it's been like, it came out in Aries's reading, it came out in Taurus's reading, okay? And it's coming out here in your reading, Gemini. So there may be here some type of connection with Aries or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe there are other placements on your person's or your partner's astrological natal chart. But here with the Emperor, what they're thinking, and it came through for Aries and Taurus, is that they're thinking about how to make things happen, how to create a structure, how to create or manage situations here that are at a distance. How do they grow in a connection that is, physically not in front of them, but is emotionally connected with them. Okay. So this Emperor energy is also coming across as still trying to create this sense of like structure, pattern, like let's talk every week, or let's send texts every day, or let's catch up. There's a sense of like being structured in some type of frequency of frequency, meaning like the amount of times you both connect with each other, or some sense of routine is coming through. Okay, let's see. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person may be very, very busy. So structure may be super important to your person. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Okay, coming across as two different energies here, very much connected to this Emperor. Number one, Pentacles energy, Earth energy. Okay, so how this is coming across is that whatever it is that they are going through, either at this moment in time that you're watching this reading or throughout the month of April, something may be very busy. Either they're very busy at work or very busy juggling certain things. They have a full plate, whatever that full plate may be. That may be responsibilities, family, children, work, studies, finals, studying for a license. There could be many different things here, but they feel a little bit overwhelmed. They're trying to manage or create, like I said, some sort of balance here in regards to whatever it is that they may be going through at this moment in time, whether that's career, work, or other energies here, okay, in their day-to-day approach. The Emperor here, again, trying to bring some sort of alignment here with this Two of Pentacles. Now, twos are all about choices also. So there may be kind of trying to make a decision here. How do I prioritize certain things? What should I put first? What should I put second? Or how should I move in a direction? Should I go left? Should I go right? Or should I stay where I am, or should I move in a direct? This could be work related because it's coming across as career or finance related. This could also be finance too. Okay, could be juggling their nest egg, making sure that the spending is being very practical and methodical about how they're spending. Okay, so it's like making sure that they're not overly spending, that they're keeping things in a balanced kind of energy here, at an even keel, so to speak. Okay. Two of Pentacles is also, again, like I said, making choices, the pros and the cons of something. Maybe they're looking at both angles in in something that they're going through here in the month of April. Okay. But whatever this is, Gemini, your person is trying to keep a very kind of calm, cool, structured demeanor. a person who is showing their leadership or that can lead, someone who's very much connected to saying, hey, listen, there's a lot going on. Even if I don't have a lot of time to talk to you, at the bare minimum, I'll send you a text so that you know that, I'm thinking about you. So it could be that type of energy as well. Okay. They could be in an environment, okay? Doesn't have to be work, but they could be in an environment that is very kind of, there's just a lot going on, okay? Whether it's responsibility or they just feel like overwhelmed by energy here in the month of April, which half of it is this energy of Aries, but then the other half of it is the energy of Taurus, is trying to find the balance and the structure here. In their emotions, they have here the Page of Pentacles with the Temperance, again with that kind of two energy coming through in the reading. Page of Pentacles, listen, your partner is building here something of not only emotionally with you, but there's something here about grounding. Now, listen, Gemini, Taurus, Venus is in Taurus since March 30th, and will be in Taurus all the way until April 24th. So Taurus is going to be in its own home, so to speak. So it's going to feel very good. It's going to be auspicious, okay, harmonious here in that placement. So your partner here, Gemini, may be talking about things that they are doing, okay, in order to create or to be able to see you, whether it's creating a plan, creating a vision. And it's because they feel very emotionally secure in this connection. They feel that they can build. Okay. Now, is it going to be a quick build? No. I feel that they are studying, observing, or assessing the lay of the land in whatever it is that wherever they are. Okay. If they are in a new routine, then they're kind of observing and seeing and assessing, how do I handle this new shift in my life, or this new change, or this, all this energy, or all this responsibility, or all these things that I'm tackling and juggling. Here with the Page of Pentacles, they really want to invest in this love connection here with you, but they want to do it slowly. They want to do it with a sense of making sure that wherever they are, kind of like putting their emotion, their money, their resources, their time, and their effort in here, Gemini, that is something that's going to bring forth a sense of reward in the connection. Here with the Temperance card, again, not surprised here. Again, a lot of fire coming through. They have earth and fire very much connected here to the Emperor. Okay, so this person, I feel your partner may very well have placements in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Because again, Pentacles, fire, okay, in both sides, both in their thoughts and their emotions. Like I said, Page of Pentacles, they're building something here. They're building the connection, or they're rebuilding the connection here with you, making it stronger. Okay. Page of Pentacles, they may have this kind of like idea here that they want to invest in, okay, or ways to manage certain things here, because they really care about you. They care about this connection. Okay. They may have, if this is a connection that's starting off, they may be starting to say use love here maybe, or say they're falling for you or falling in love. That's very, kind of, that makes sense here with the Page of Pentacles. There's a sense of investing emotionally here. The Temperance card, again, ruled by Sagittarius, they're being patient with whatever this is. They're not into rushing something here. It's more about, let's take our time. And what's interesting is that Sagittarius is very much connected to travel. So this person could be saving up to travel to see you, or saving up so that you can travel towards them. Okay, it could be that type of energy here. Okay, they could be saving finances in order to travel, to make this connection here happen. The Temperance card is also coming across here as budgeting. Okay, they could be budgeting their finances here with the Two of Pentacles. They could be, budgeting their finances, making sure that money is where it needs to be because it helps them feel secure. It helps them feel like, okay, I'm someone here that has stability, and they want to show that to you here, Gemini. Okay, so if this person seems a little bit very much focused on stability brings them a sense of emotional kind of like, yeah, we're good. Okay. Here with the Temperance, I'm also getting this energy of, alchemy. They're turning the situation, which could be difficult at times, emotionally challenging, into something positive, into something that, like, it's like, there's this energy of changing something into something else. So they could be turning a difficult time or a time of like a lot of work into like, yeah, that's good because now I could save a lot. And, now I can, invest in, the trip. Okay. So that's how this is coming across, or when to see you next or something like that. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Wow, bouquet, that just literally jumped out of the deck. There's a lot of admiration here for you, okay? There's a lot of admiration. I do feel that this person may possibly be in a position at work where they are in a leadership position, or they may just be a natural leader. This person may be very good at what they do here. So there could be some type of acknowledgement coming their way in regards to work, in regards to recognition in some way, shape, or form. I do feel that they feel very positive about your connection. There's an element of romance or gift giving here, or showing like, I got something for you, or I'm sending you a card, or I'm sending you a gift, or them being grateful if you, Gemini, are the ones that are that you're the one who's sending a gift, or you're sending this person a trinket. Okay, so it feels like there's this like acknowledgement of admiration and being grateful of that. All right, let's see. Ooh, what's going on here, Gemini? There's a lot of like cards just jumping out of the deck here in regards to your person here. All right, let's see what else is coming through. And we have here truth, okay? Truth. They remember that I said here at the top of the reading that there's this sense of like taking their time, observing, watching, making sure that they're emotionally investing in the right connection, in the right partnership, with the right compatibility here. Okay, twos are about the juggling of something. So they're really looking at things with the sense of reality, with truth. And sometimes it may seem a little bit harsh, but it's not their intention. Their intention here is just to be very kind of straightforward with certain with a sense of honesty here. And the Emperor doesn't allow themselves to lean into emotion. They lean more into being practical, analytical, straightforward. It's yang energy. So it's all about the action, the effort, and what they can make happen. So again, if words and actions are not meeting here in the month of April, then it's going to bring a little bit of tension. But other than that, I feel that your partner here has the eye on the prize, both mentally, or I should say mentally, both mentally and emotionally. Okay, so both like really looking at something, or very much connected to observing here. All right, it says here not avoidance. Okay, so they're not avoiding something. So if you don't hear that this person is saying I love you a lot, or that there is a lot of kind of emotional mushiness, is because your partner here is trying to make sure that they're showing their love language, maybe in a very different way. Okay, if you feel that there's a disconnect here, Gemini, great conversation to have is, what love language here, what love language do you give, and what love language do you like receiving in? They're not always the same. Okay, so that could be that energy here. All right, that being said, Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in and for being here. I Greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and drop a rose if this message resonates. Up next, we have Cancer. But before we jump into Cancer's reading, intuitive friends, I want to say thank you to those of you who are leaving a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and support. Intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at your monthly readings, pick a card readings, singles readings, love readings. There's lots there in the playlist. All right, intuitive friends, we're going to jump straight into Cancer. I am going in the order of the astrological calendar here. So just to make life easier here for those of you who are coming in and out, you know what's coming up next. All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look at your next, at the next sign here, I should say. Hello, Cancer, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Cancer sun, moon, rising, or whether you are a Cancer in other placements on your astrological natal chart that focus on love, connections, relationships, marriage, partnerships, and those areas are as follows. If you are a Cancer in your Venus, or a Cancer in your Juno, or a Cancer in your 5th house, or a Cancer in your 7th house, then these messages are also for you. Welcome, Cancer. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Look what just popped out of the deck here, Cancer, the Ace of Pentacles. I am taking a look here at your person's possible thoughts and possible emotions here for the month of April. Okay, so in this long distance relationship, so you, Cancer, are in a relationship, in a partnership, or maybe you're in a marriage with your significant other, but you are physically at a distance, maybe due to career, maybe due to other reasons here. But listen, your partner is very much connected to this Ace of Pentacles. Your partner could be in a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They don't have to be, but they could. This could also be symbolizing here that your partner is very much thinking about work, career, and the next step in their resources, their finances. Okay. Now, Venus is in Taurus as of March 30th and will be in Taurus all the way through April 24th. So it could be here, Cancer, that your person is very much focused on the value of the connection. Okay, so this connection is very valuable, and because it's valuable, they know that they want this connection to be stable. They want something long term here. And these are the things that they are thinking. I feel here what's also going through their mind is that they're not hesitant. What is this little peekaboo? That was a 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. They're very persistent here. They have a sense of patience and determination. They are not shying away. They're not shying away of placing the work and the effort that is needed and that is necessary in regards to, so that your connection could grow. Okay, so they're very much focused here on what they need to do, both in their career and their finances, and what they need to do in regards to the connection. So it's like, do I need to show something? I need to be consistent. I need to be patient. I want to show Cancer that I am patient. I want to show Cancer that this connection means a lot to me. So they're thinking about perhaps ways to do that. This could also be that they have either or have recently or may in the near future come across a very new step or role or milestone. Okay, there could be here some type of promotion, raise, or them being valued at work, which could open new opportunities for them here. Okay, so with this Ace of Pentacles, I do feel that your person is thinking about longevity in regards to this connection. The only thing is that sometimes they get caught up in their head. Okay, Eight of Swords. Okay, they sometimes get caught up in their mind, they get caught up in their head because they're maybe wondering or stressed out about, well, how am I going to make sure that my nest egg increases, or that my career is, on the right track, or that I still am, that I'm able to see my partner, or my partner to see me. Okay, Eight of Swords is a perception of something. They may be in a lack mindset. It may be difficult here, Cancer, for your person to see the light at the end of the tunnel at times. Sometimes they get caught up in their head, whether it's critical thinking, or maybe it's that they worry a lot. Okay, but this Ace of Pentacles is an energy here of them investing, okay, in the connection, and showing that you are a valuable piece of their long-term goal. Is just some worries sometimes may come up. The missing you may come up, feeling a little bit like a fish out of the water, okay? Especially when there are important moments or milestones in your partner's life where they wish that they were there. Nine of Swords. Listen, this could very well be a either disagreement that may have happened in the past or recent past, and it's showing up here in April, or there could possibly be here some sense of a disruption, a disconnect here, an argument, something here with the Nine of Swords is like, your partner's worried here about something. Okay, so it might be something that they're perceiving, but emotionally they feel that it is valid. So whether it's been a very long time that both of you have been in a physical disconnection here in your relationship, or whether there is, or there may be potentially here some worries coming up in April. It's coming through here. Three of Cups, there may be here some sense of reconciliation or reunion. All right, so whatever this is, there may be bygones, or there may be this energy of wanting to mend, fix, or repair something. This could also be something happening on your end and your partner being very worried about you, okay, as well. So if they're not worried about themselves in the connection, they could be worried about you, or there's something here that may be creating a little bit of angst, fear, worry. Okay, but the Three of Cups here is coming across. I feel this person is just like the thought of not being together, especially if there's like an argument, and the fact that there's a physical distance, it may really, really play or weigh heavy on their head. They're weigh heavy in their heart too. Okay, because in their head, because of that Eight of Swords, remember this is the part that's focusing on their thinking, and this is their emotion. So it weighs a lot on their mind and weighs a lot on their heart. Okay. The Three of Cups is also celebration. There could be a milestone here that's coming up. Like I said, it might not come up right away, only because Pentacles energy is a slow-moving energy, but it could be very much connected to Taurus season here also. So there may be something coming up. Even though I'm talking about April, Taurus is April, May energy. Okay, so again, there could be some things here that you may see in April. Some things may pop up here in May for you here, Cancer. All right, let's see what else is coming through energetically. Yeah, there's sadness here, the Cross. Something is weighing a lot on this person's mind and a lot on their heart that may be causing a little bit of confusion, or a feeling here of a disconnect. Okay, whatever this is, if this is something from the past or recent past, I feel that your person may be trying to mend, fix, or repair that with the Three of Cups. If it's something that comes up here in the month of April, they're still emotionally invested, or their mind is like they're very much invested in this connection. And because they're invested, again, this is their mind, their thoughts are very much invested in this connection, then they're going to try to do anything that they can in order to make amends or fix something here, or at the very least, try to come up with multiple solutions. Okay. Here with the Nine of Swords, again, there comes the unhappiness again, the sense of distress, fear, or heaviness here, whether in their mind or in their heart. Okay, I feel that both of you will work towards something here in regards to try to lessen that. But let's see what else is coming through energetically here for your person in general here. And they have shadow self. Yeah, there may be something that could be coming up in the month of April, or again, it could be resurfacing here in April from the past or recent past. But there's this sense of them coming to terms or looking at something from a perspective of, man, maybe I do need to work on something here having to do with myself. Maybe my old patterns, or my old habit of saying something, doing something, or coming across here. Okay, maybe there's a sense here of like, an old pattern, a vice, a kind of a MO here that they have in every relationship. And they're kind of saying to themselves, yeah, I really need to work on that. And the kind of the realization of that may come because there is something here, either troubling that may have happened within the connection or maybe unfolding in April, or there's something that may be having to do with work or money. Okay, Ace of Pentacles here. This person needs a brand new start, a new way of looking at something that is of value. Okay, here could be, work or finances, or it could be something here that they realize, I really know, I have, I value the relationship that I have with Cancer, but am I showing it? Or if there is some sort of tension or sadness here, this person may be wanting to mend or fix here whatever sadness, grief, with this Three of Cups. Three of Cups is the reconciliation or reunion here. So there's this sense of like someone trying to make amends here. I'm also seeing the Ace of Pentacles as like a peace offering also. So here, really trying to make a peace offering here in some way, shape, or form. That peace offering could be an apology. It could be whether it is offering an apology or accepting an apology. It could go either way. That being said, intuitive friend, Cancer, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Leo. But before we jump into Leo's reading, I want to say, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Thank you for your thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. All right. And we're going to jump straight into Leo's reading. While I'm placing all these cards in their proper decks, just remember here, Cancer, to take a look at your monthly readings as well as to pick a card. Pick a card. There's lots there for you to choose from. Let your intuition be your guide. Up next, we have Leo. Hello, Leo. Welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Leo sun, moon, rising, or whether you are a Leo on other placements on your astrological natal chart, such as Leo in your Venus, or Leo in your Juno, or Leo in your 5th house, or Leo in your 7th house, because that is all having to do with connections, love, relationships. And if those are other placements where you have Leo, then these messages are also for you. That being said, this is the April reading here for connections and separation. And what I mean by connections and separation is that you are already in a connection with a partner. This is not a no contact reading. So if, that's a whole other topic. So take a look at that playlist if you're interested in that. This is you and someone who are in a romantic connection, in a partnership, or in a marriage, and one of you is far from the other. Okay, so there's a physical distance. We have here the Death card in tarot, followed with the King of Cups and that Fool card. So this is coming across as your person. I'm going to be channeling your person's possible thoughts. Okay, difficult, heavy here with this Death card in tarot. Okay, they're really focusing on how to leave behind certain self-sabotaging thoughts, limited beliefs, how they can turn their life around, or they may be in a position here where something is throwing them off. And maybe it's the fact that they met you. Maybe it's the fact that they've never been in a long distance relationship. Maybe here it's that they had this kind of idea or perspective in the past or recent past where they may have said to themselves, I would never get in a relationship where I'm at a distance. Or this could be someone who maybe their career, maybe they're a pilot, they're a flight attendant, maybe they're in the military, maybe living here at a distance is something that they have to do. And by being with you here, it's kind of started to shift things a little bit here. Okay. I feel that there may be some internal transformations going on here because of the love that they feel, because of the emotions that they're feeling towards you and within this connection. King of Cups, this person may seem very calm, cool, collected, but it doesn't mean that they are not feeling their feelings. Okay. The King of Cups has a mastery, okay, a mastery of, what they are able to, there's like a emotional intelligence, like a mastery of their emotions, a mastery of emotional maturity. So they're very self aware when it comes to emotions, not only their emotions, but the emotions of others. So this person could connect with you in a very kind of water way. What do I mean by a water way? Okay. First of all, the Death Card in Tarot is ruled by Scorpio. Okay. So that's number one. And number two, King of Cups is connected to water. Again, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, Venus is in Taurus until April 24th, which affects, okay, in a happy, positive way here, not just Taurus, but all the fixed signs. That includes you, Leo. That includes Scorpio, and that includes Aquarius. So, so the harmonious placement that Venus is in the month of, again, the ending of March through April 24th. And again, that, may shift a little bit a couple days after the 24th or a week after the 24th. This may be felt, but it's a harmonious shift. Is one that is very much into romance. So I feel that your person is thinking about ways that they can show you their love language. They're trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel because, well, being at a distance may not be emotionally, they may not be happy about it. They're sad. They want both of you to be together. So the Death Card in Tarot here is that they're really trying to end the cycle of sadness, or the cycle here where it's like, the ending of something here. And they're trying to see something in a very positive light here with the King of Cups. Okay. So in their mind, there's a lot of positive energy here. Maybe even there's a mature way of looking at the connection here. They have here the King of Swords, followed with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Okay. Want to talk about this emotional side of your partner. Okay. That could be possibly unfolding here in the month of April. King of Swords, they're thinking about things very logically, straightforward, honest. Integrity here is very important in regards to matters of the heart with your person. Okay, Leo. Now, King of Swords, they have a mastery of the clarity of their mind as well as their emotions. So I feel here that they're very clear about how they feel towards you and towards this connection. They may at times come across a little bit practical and a little bit logical and rational, but it's because that may be their love language sort of way. They may not, they may think about how much they feel about the connection, but in regards to showing it, they may show it in a very different way. One may be a little bit different than yours, Leo, because that's how I'm picking this up. Okay. King of Swords energy, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pentacles, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And Cups, we have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so a lot of different energies going on here, but all pointing to the sense of your partner really feeling that they are deeply invested in this connection. They're deeply invested in you. Your connection means a lot to them. Your love means a lot to them. Okay. The manner in which both of you grow over time matters to them. And I feel that there may be a surprise here, a surprise gift, a surprise turnaround. Maybe this person, your partner, surprises you with texts or, packages, care packages. Page of Cups energy is this kind of element of surprise, but it's a beautiful surprise. It's a positive surprise. I feel that sometimes this person may come across as very kind of like cold or a little bit kind of emotionally distant. And I feel that that's not the case. They may surprise you from time to time and show you how they love you or how they're falling in love with you in a very different way. I feel that there's this kind of like there's a little bit of a difference here on the love language. Okay, so it's coming up again. I just want to throw that out there. So in the month of April, there could be just your partner getting very caught up in their mind, but they're very clear about what they want. Okay, they want a new beginning here in a certain way, especially here with the Ace of Pentacles. There may be here an elevation or ascending this commitment to a higher level of commitment as well. Page of Cups, there could be I don't want to, bring the cat. What is it? Get the cat out of the bag or something like that. The cat might be out of the bag here when I say that there's even this energy here that I'm picking up, that there may be a valuable milestone here, whether it's a proposal, working behind the scenes on a proposal here, okay, or you not knowing that a proposal is coming, or you proposing here, Leo. Your partner is going to be very surprised if that's the case here, again, with this Page of Cups. But there's this kind of preparation to something, and there's just going to be a beautiful, happy surprise here with the Page of Cups, okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through here for you. For those of you that are beginning this connection because your partner is letting go of the past or recent past, they're leaving a connection, they found you. There's this kind of like, yay, we found each other, or we're continuing in our connection. I feel here with the Page of Cups, there's the beginning of a new way of expressing healthy ideas, healthy love language here also coming through with the Page of Cups. I do feel that there's a surprise coming through. I don't know if it's a surprise, like surprise, I'm in front of your doorstep, or surprise, you're coming to see me, or surprise, I'm going to make this official, especially if it was just in the friends level. It may be a higher level. If you've been together for quite some time, with this Ace of Pentacles as is showing here, then there may be some kind of like proposal, or here's the key to my apartment, or you receiving the key, or you giving the key, and them like, yay, this is what I've been waiting for. But there's this beautiful energy here, very much connected to like a next step or some beautiful surprise that may be unfolding here in April. Snakes are all about the jealousy, people behind the scenes, maybe even a third party. Anchor having to do with the stability of the connection. Okay, don't allow yourself to get into too much getting in your head in regards to this King of Swords energy, where you may at times feel like, is my partner still emotionally invested in this connection, even if there is quite a distance between each other? I feel that they are. There just may be certain responsibilities, things, people, family happening behind the scenes, especially here with the snake. And this may cause a sense of jealousy or an obsessive type of energy. Like, what is my partner doing? If they didn't, message right away, what's going on? Is there someone else? Is someone interested in my partner? Like that type of energy is what I'm picking up here with the snake. All right. And I feel it has a lot to do with the situation, circumstance, or an event that they may have had in a prior commitment. It's like the memory of that situation may still hold or surface or resurface. But overall, I do feel that there is a lot of positivity here in this reading in regards to your person's thoughts and feelings. It says here, guardian angel. Look, they're very protective about your energy, about the energy here within this connection. They really want this to grow. Ace of They want it to flourish. There may be someone behind the scenes that may be trying to talk them out of something, or try to, rain on their parade, so to speak. Or this could be someone on your end. Or again, there could be a third party energy here. Now, third party could be another person, situation, circumstance, or event, or it could be work related. It could be other factor. It could also be a person here. Okay, trying to, ruffle some feathers here. But it says guardian angel here, and it says reassurance, direction, protection. Okay, they protect, they're very protective about this connection. Okay, they want it to last. Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of love here. King of Cups, Page of Cups. This connection may have even surprised them. They may be surprised at the emotions that they're feeling towards you. But either way, this is coming across here with the guardian angel as destined, a destined connection here with you. So there may be kind of some sign symbols, synchronicities here popping up from time to time, and kind of like as a reminder here from the universe that this is, divinely planned, or this wasn't a coincidence. Okay, there was a reason why both of you have landed into each other's hearts, okay, or lives. All right. That being said, intuitive friends, this is the end of your reading here, Leo. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, drop a rose in the comment section. Let me know if these messages have resonated for you. Up next, we have Virgo. I am going in the order of the astrological calendar here. Okay, so Virgo is up next. And before I jump into Virgo's reading, intuitive friend, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I do give free mini readings on my channel for subscribers only. So if you want to be alerted at those moments, well, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, manually turn on your notification bell and all alerts, because that's going to remind you when I am doing a live reading, 5-minute mini readings or other types of readings. Intuitive friends, we have Virgo, and then it's going to be followed by Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, that being said, up next we have Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Virgo sun, moon, rising, or whether you are a Virgo on other placements on your astrological natal chart, such as Virgo in your Venus, or Virgo in your 5th house, or Virgo in your 7th house, or Virgo in your Juno, then these messages are for you. Virgo, if you are in a connection, meaning in a partnership, in a relationship where you and this person are in a relationship, have shared emotions, okay, this message is for you. Okay, this is not a no contact reading. Okay, this is a reading focusing on your partnership here, but the partnership is with someone who is at a distance. Okay, and I'm going to take a look here at what your significant other's thoughts and feelings may be here connected to you. 5 of Cups, they feel sad. Okay, there's a sense of sadness and deep sense of longing. Okay, 5 of Cups, they miss you. They get sad. They cry. At times here, there's this sense of like, are we going to see each other? Or when are we going to see each other? Okay. 5 of Cups energy, there could be something that may, be said or have been said here in the past or recent past that's created a sense of, regret or some sense of loss. Like, man, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have brought that up, or I should have, done something differently. This is their mind. Okay. Now, it could be something that was said recently that may be that 5 of Cups energy, where there's this kind of energy of an emotional setback in their mind. They're like, man, that, argument may have created some type of strain. But the 5 of Cups is also the sense of like feeling here like there's an emotional setback in something. And so they're thinking about that. They're thinking about, the sadness, the man, I wish we weren't this far apart. I wish we were together. Yeah, look at that. 5 of Cups with the 5 of Pentacles, with the 4 of Swords, they're trying to hush that type of thinking. But this is difficult for them. I don't know, Virgo, if, and again, this may not be for all of you, but I don't know, Virgo, if this was a breakup, separation here, or divorce with your partner that you haven't spoken to in a very long time, or maybe there was a very big argument. This could also be energy coming up. It could be a very big argument here, or some sense of loss that they're experiencing, Virgo, on their end, maybe connected to their job, to finances, or to family, that is bringing a lot of sadness into their mind. And they're really trying to shake it off here with this 4 of Swords. They're trying to shake off this feeling of the 5 of Cups, again, feeling like there is a sense of sadness and loss. And the 5 of Pentacles, that they feel that they're in the lack. I mean, they may feel isolated. They may feel abandoned. Maybe they can't talk to you whenever they want. Maybe they are in a job or in a field, especially in the military. Okay. And I'm very much aware how that could be. Okay. Especially in the military, where it's like, hey, listen, if they're on a mission, it's not about when, it's not, or doing something here military connected. Doesn't have to be military. Okay, it could be in any career that there's distance, where there's just kind of like, I want to talk to you as much and I want to connect with you as much, but I can't because there are other factors here in the way. Okay, with the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, there's a sense of sadness here for sure. Sense of sadness, a sense of loss, a sense of grief. Could be connected to the sense of loss because you are at a physical distance, but this could be connected to something in their personal life. Excuse me. Sorry there, Virgo, but the Four of Swords is like, I'm trying not to think about it. That's what your partner is telling you here. I'm trying not to think about the disagreement, the loss, the tension, the how difficult this is. Okay. How difficult it is in my emotions, and how difficult it may be happening here with with how much value, like they really care about something here, and that something is you. They care about this connection, the partnership. But this could be a very difficult, again, it could be an argument here that may have occurred. There could have been here some disagreement here, and something may have been left up to grabs, like, hey, let's see where the chips fall here. The Hermit card, emotionally, this person is being very, very reflective of something. They're reflecting here on whatever this is, whether this was spoken or whether this was felt, whether it's in your connection or whether this is connected to, to their job or to their finances. If it's connected to your connection, like an argument, a disagreement, listen, that's it. It's over. That type of discussion or disagreement. Your partner is really trying to find clarity here. They're trying to really see how they can add a sense of clarity here, or what they can do to I'm getting here, find a sense of peace, resolution here within the both of you. Okay. If there was this kind of really big blow up here, I feel that they're trying to create distance from it. It's difficult. Yeah, see, Queen of Swords. It's difficult. It's coming across difficult because there's this analytical, rational type of thinking about something here. Whether it's that they're emotionally shut off, or they are trying to figure something out. So there is this sense of them withdrawing or taking a step back in order to gain some type of clarity, or some sense of looking at the truth of something. There's healing here that's coming through. I feel that your person at this moment in time, in this long distance relationship, and this love at a distance, the Hermit is showing how they're struggling here, maybe even how they're healing from that struggle. Okay, because Hermit is this energy of, taking the time to heal, taking the time to gain wisdom, and gaining here a sense of like growth in something. And the growth here is coming across with this Queen of Swords. So there's this sense of them trying to emotionally gather evidence, gather logical, rational. It's like I'm getting like someone trying to put the pieces together in a way that makes sense. Okay, there could have been a miscommunication here of some sort, or there could have been a very, very big blow up here. Okay, in regards to emotions, things said, decisions made. If that's not the energy right now, it could be coming up in the near future. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up here with this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, this person is not being swayed by their emotions. They're being very honest or direct about how they may need time to sort something through. Okay. There's a lot of intelligent, balanced decisions that are being made here. My just kind of like feeling kind of weird about it is because we have the Queen of Swords in an area where we're talking about their emotions. So it may seem a little bit standoffish or guarded, but it could be because there's a residual energy here connected to what their thoughts are. Again, feeling of being let down, feeling of being let go of, or abandoned here. If it's not you, it could be, again, things that may have happened behind the scenes. All right, let's see what else. Let's give more clarity here to your person's energy. Yeah, mountain. They could be going through a very, very, very big situation. It could be work related. It could be like, listen, and look at that. It's whoop, there we go. It just turned off right now. Look at that. You see the smoke? I don't know if you see the smoke here. But yeah, that just turned off. So interesting. They could be going through a very, very difficult time at work or in something in general. Maybe something in the family front, children, finances, work, or maybe they have to, do something here that maybe they're gonna be even more at a distance from you. And they're trying to keep their mind clear, but it's very difficult here to clear that because it's just weighing on them. This could be something out of their control. This could be, again, I'm feeling like this could be like, I'm getting like service or like duty, like something shifts here to the point that it's bringing a lot of sadness, okay, potentially here in the month of April. Playfulness. They're trying to keep a uplifted energy here. They're trying to kind of make the best of something, which is what I said here with the Four of Swords, that they're trying to kind of, stop thinking about the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, the loss, emotional loss, financial loss, or the loss of something valuable. They're trying to keep it light by putting it to rest in their mind or taking a mental vacation from that. Like they're trying not to think about the sadness, okay, or the obstacle. It's difficult. They may try to, bring a sense of playfulness, a sense of, being funny or trying to raise a vibration here of some sorts. But yeah, that's what I have here for you, Virgo. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Libra. Libra is coming up next. But first, intuitive friends, those of you who are leaving me thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to take a look at your monthly readings and take a look at your pick a card readings, monthly readings. There's lots there for you to take a look at. So make sure that you take some time to look through those playlists. Also the shorts. There's lots of shorts there that are stopping by. Some of them are what I have the new. Let me see what's new in the shorts category. Well, we have the angel messages. Okay. Angel messages, angel numbers, angel messages. We also have the Star Seed Galactic Family for those of you who are very much connected to Star Seed. We also have the Tarot card of the day, focusing on different scenarios, and maybe that may or may not resonate for you. And I also have the tarot card, learning more about tarot in general, like the cards individually. So there you go. I call it Tarot in Action. So take a look at that in the playlist. If you are kind of learning about tarot or kind of wanting more insight about it, that gives you a very nice kind of sneak peek there. That being said, we have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces coming up next. First, let's jump into Libra. Hello, Libra, and welcome back to the channel with your Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you are a Libra on your astrological natal chart that focus on love, connections, relationships, marriages, and relationships and partnerships, then these messages are for you. And those placements are as follows. If you are a Libra in your Venus, or a Libra in your Juno, or a Libra in your fifth house or in your seventh house, then these messages are also for you. Okay, Libra, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All links are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Now, remember, this reading, Libra, is with someone that you are in a connection, in a partnership with, in a relationship, or in a marriage with, okay? And you are at a physical distance. That means you're not living together under the same roof, or, you know, the career has separated the distance here between the both of you. Okay, there may, your significant other, your partner, your spouse could be in another city, town, state, or country. Okay, wow. The Knight of Cups with the Emperor. Knight of Cups here, in regards to your person's possible thoughts, is coming across here as your partner here having this kind of like the illusion of love, being in love. Okay, the Knight of Cups, they're following their heart and their heart and their intuition, and they're trying to make sense of it in their mind. They're trying to be rational, analytical, and practical about it. But the Knight of Cups energy is flirting. It's being in love with the idea of love, and that kind of like falling in love, or being very much in love with you, or happy that you are together in a partnership, or that you're in a friendship and that things are elevating. But the Knight of Cups is the movement towards more of a loving bond or a deeper connection. Now, the Emperor here is ruled by Aries. So I feel that there's this intentional kind of like, I want to show you how much I care about you, or I want to show you how much you mean to me. Okay, they may show it in a very practical, analytical sense. What do I mean by that? It might not be it might be romantic in their way. You know what I mean? It's coming across as their love language may be a little bit different than yours. So, but there's a lot of emotion here. So they're either falling in love with you, or they're in love with you already. And with the Emperor here, it's like, yes, I know what I want. I know what I need to do. There's some structure, order, or I need to manage something in a very different way, so that my partner, meaning Libra, that's you, can see that I am emotionally invested in this connection. So there's a little bit of kind of like order and organization here, whether it's like a routine or a schedule. I feel that that's very important here for your partner, in order to feel like you're equally invested and they're equally invested. Okay, so it's like, if they send you a text, you gotta, you know, follow up with the email. You know what I mean? Follow up with a response here, even if it's just like, hey, I'm busy, I'll come right back. But it matters here to your partner. Okay, so it's coming across as this energy here. Ooh, Magician card in tarot, followed by the Page of Swords. There's a lot of curiosity. Look at that. The Nine of Cups here. Yeah. You know, there's this emotional fulfillment that has occurred in this connection in regards to you. Ooh, I just picked up the wrong deck here. All right, we're going to leave it at that. But it was supposed to be this one over here. Okay. But that's fine. The Magician card in tarot, in their hearts, they are energetically very much connected to you. What do I mean by that? Even though that there's a physical distance, there's not an emotional distance, obviously, seen here with the Knight of Cups. Knights are all about motion. It's all about movement. So they're hoping, wishing, and desiring, okay, that things unfold. They are trying to make certain things happen behind the scenes. I feel that they may be a little bit quiet about what that may be here with the Emperor. It's like they're making sure that there's a flow. Again, that there's a sense of routine, organization coming in with this Emperor. So there may be kind of like, you know, showing you in a certain way here, like through texts, through conversations, through sending you a care package, through you sending them a care package and them like being very grateful for it. Or there's this kind of energy here of that, you know, trying to make something from afar. They could also be wishing, hoping, desiring, praying here, especially here with the Nine of Cups, okay? For something to work out here between the both of you, okay? For this distance not to be so distant, right? An opportunity, a stroke of luck. I do feel that something is coming up though for this Nine of Cups, okay? So emotionally speaking, they may find or have found a solution in something here, and it's like whatever it is that I've been hoping, wishing, and desiring is coming through. Here with the Page of Swords, there's a lot of curiosity going on behind the scenes in their heart. You know, there's this kind of practical, analytical type of energy that's very much connected here to your sign. Sorry, not to your sign, to your person here, Libra. Okay, maybe this person is another Libra, which is why I'm getting very caught up in the mind. Okay, who knows? Or they may have a Libra placement. If it's not in their sun, moon, rising, it could be they're a Libra Venus or a Libra Juno or a Libra in their fifth house or their seventh house. Maybe that, you know, is that energy that I'm getting here. But the Page of Swords, there's a sense of curiosity here. There's a sense of like wanting to know more, wanting to expand the knowledge here. And so by expanding or by having communication, okay, birds, communication, they want to communicate how they feel. They want to communicate what they're working on and how much they are energetically invested here into this connection, okay? Emotionally connected as well. Nine of Cups, gorgeous energy, wish being fulfilled. They feel emotionally satisfied in this connection with you. Now, is being at a distance, you know, difficult? Yeah, it has its own challenges. But I feel this person seeing the challenge as not looking at the glass half empty, but rather seeing it half full. They're seeing it as in a way like, wow, I met my person, or I'm in this marriage, or I'm in this connection with someone that I've always wanted to have this type of connection or love or growth with. And they're very grateful for this energy here and this meeting or this marriage or this relationship that they have with you. I do feel emotionally speaking, there are times there's a sense of curiosity here that might pop up in their mind, kind of like having conversations of like, what if this, what if that, you know? But all in all, it does feel like this person is very much connected here emotionally, very happy about the relationship here. All right, let's take a look here at more details here in your um, long distance relationship here, long distance connection. What else is coming through here? All right, let's add more details here. Don't forget here, Libra, to drop a rose in the comment section or let me know if these messages are resonating for you. Look at that, the journal, curiosity, studying something, okay? They may be studying your likes and your dislikes if this is a brand new connection, if this is something that's evolving. They're trying to keep their mind busy by reading, researching, learning something here so that, you know, this could also be like finding out, like I said, organization here with the Emperor, like finding out like schedules, like my schedule, your schedule. You know, we are at a distance here with ship. So what can we do to feel closer together, even though we are physically apart? The journal here, I'm also seeing like someone journaling, writing their emotions, maybe typing up an email, writing a text, having conversations here, maybe sending a card, okay? So there's this kind of like connecting and making sure that the connection is felt through messages here. Now, this could be, speaking to each other, but this could also be very much writing to each other. Okay. So it's like making sure that if they send you a text, you send one in return. It gives them a sense of like, we're good here. Okay. I do feel that there's this sense of curiosity about how this may unfold. They're very optimistic about it. They're hoping, wishing, and desiring. And there could even be some sense of a beautiful surprise here that may be out of there. Look at that. What did I say? I told you. This is a person who's in love with love. There's a lot of love here. Okay. Love just popped out. Okay. And again, with messages. Okay. I talked about that a little while ago because birds are a symbol of communication and messages. So they're very deeply invested. They may say, I love you. They may say that they think about you. They may say that, that, I'm feeling lovey-dovey messages. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Like flirty messages also. Some of them have a lot of depth. Journal or a card, like physically sending a card. I know that's that's not the thing nowadays, but there could be here something about mail. Okay. Here with love, again, deep emotions here for you. I do feel a sense of optimism here. So this person seems very much mentally and emotionally connected in this connection or this relationship or partnership with you. Okay, so I wish you the very best here, Libra. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Drop a rose in the comment section if these messages have resonated for you. Up next, we have Scorpio. Before I jump into Scorpio's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. Thank you so much for stopping by, giving a thumbs up today. Thank you so much for being part of the channel, for your support and your loyalty. Don't forget to take a look at your monthly readings, pick a card. There's lots in the playlist. Even in the shorts, okay, take a look at the shorts. There's a lot of content here for you. So if I'm not doing a free mini reading, there are multiple ways for you to get other types of readings here on the channel. That being said, intuitive friends, let me just show you. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, I got to hurry up here. So let's speed it up here. All right, Scorpio. Welcome. Whether you're a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or a Scorpio anywhere in your astrological natal chart that focus on love, relationships, and connections, and these messages are for you. And those placements are Venus in Scorpio, or or Scorpio in your Juno, Scorpio in your 5th house, or Scorpio in your 7th, or Scorpio in your Venus, like I said. That being said, intuitive friends, thank you so much. My name is Lexa Tarot. I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my credentials, my client testimonials, look down below in the description box. Scorpio, let's see where your partner's mind is, where their thoughts are. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, Scorpio. Okay, so your significant other may be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or may have some placements on those on their chart having to do with Pentacles or Earth energy. Queen of Pentacles here, your partner is very focused on career. They're like, listen, I want to make sure that Scorpio and I have a very good foundation, that we have a very good stability, that we, have enough, not only for the basic necessities, but also for luxury. Okay. So, to be able to spend in a very nice way here. Now, Scorpio, I want to mention this. Venus is in Taurus. from March 30th all the way through April 24th. So there's this energy that your partner, your significant other may be feeling here. There's this kind of like grounded energy. There's a sense of loyalty. They really love and enjoy investing in this connection. Okay. In their mind, they're like, this is it. You're the one, Scorpio, because you're the one that I want to see a future with. I want this to grow over time. Yes, we may be in a physical disconnect right now because I'm working over here, you're working over there, or I live over here and you live over there. But I'm deeply invested in this connection because in my mind, and this is your partner, in your partner's mind, they view this as a very good potential for a long-lasting relationship here. Okay, let's take a look at the next. There you go, Ten of Swords. Okay, they may be feeling sad. There is a sense of sadness. I miss you, not Taurus. I miss you, Scorpio. Okay. And again, Venus is in Taurus. So there's a lot here, kind of like, them trying to really reframe their mind. Instead of thinking about the loss, they're trying to reframe their mind on what they are going to continue to invest, how valuable you are here, Scorpio, to this person, to your partner. I mean, it's coming across as that. The Ten of Swords, they're letting go of something painful, and the painful energy here may be very much connected to how much they miss you. They long for you. Okay, so they're kind of like, they're feeling sad. Okay, they're feeling lonely. But they understand that one way to cope with it is by them continuing to focus on their job or work or school or, whatever it may be. Okay, so they're trying to shift their focus here on, I feel that this is a coping mechanism. Queen of Pentacles here in the mind in regards to your person. It's a coping mechanism. I won't feel the loss as long as I keep thinking about work and focusing on, getting things done on my end. Okay. So that's how it's coming across. Let's see what they may be possibly feeling here. Two of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Okay. Two of Pentacles, they're busy. Okay, again, Pentacles, Pentacle. What did I tell you here, Scorpio? This person could have a placement in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They don't have to, but they can. There's a lot of Pentacles here. Also, because, Venus is in Taurus right now, so Pentacles energy is part of that. And it's going to be in Taurus until April 24th. And by the way, that's a very harmonious placement. So Venus in Taurus is Venus in its own home. So there may be a lot going on. There may be a lot of back and forth here emotionally, trying to gain themselves back into an even keel, okay, with the Two of Pentacles. There is a sense of loss, Five of Pentacles. They feel like, man, I wish that we were together. There's a sense of missing you, very heavy, okay, Scorpio. So Five of Pentacles with that Ten of Swords, they're trying to let go of the energy here of the sadness or the missing you, okay? And they're doing that here emotionally by taking a look at the next opportunity that will be available here in order for both of you to see each other or to, whether it's drive to each other or, airplane, whatever mode of transportation. But I feel here with the Three of Wands that your partner here is waiting for the right opportunity, either maybe even to surprise you with a trip, surprise you with seeing you unexpectedly here. Or maybe you doing that for your partner here, kind of just showing up. If possible, okay, because that may not be the case, especially if this is career related. If it's like a very kind of like military or aviation, where you just can't show up like that easily. But there is this energy here of like, at the very least, feeling I'm going to wait for the right opportunity in order to move in the direction of showing Scorpio here my feelings towards them, or how I truly am coping here, and how I'm sad because you're meaningful. They're sad because you matter. All right. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. Ooh. I mean, from your partners and tree. Yeah, family is important. Stability is important. I told you. I'm not surprised and wouldn't be surprised if this person has some type of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placement. Tree is about family. Tree is about stability. It's about health also. It's about the health of the connection. Okay. It's about I'm also here about growth. I'm also getting here that it's about growth. Okay. I wrote here family. Again, there's some type of family ties here connected. They feel like family to you. You feel like family to them. All right. There may be this kind of, especially if there are children involved here. It's like, yes, I miss you. I know I got to do the best of whatever it is here because for our children, for our family, for our stability in our connection. But yeah, this is looking very nice. All right, let's see. Ooh, what just jumped out? Two cards just jumped out. Freedom, areas of limitations. There are times that they do see being at a distance as a limitation. Okay, physically not being able to hold you, kiss you, connect with you in the way that they want. So, they're trying to liberate themselves from thinking in that way, which is why communication is vital here. Okay, to them. Perception, I do feel it says perception here, intuition, sixth senses. You and your partner may have this kind of intuitive, telepathic energy between the both of you here, Scorpio, between you and your partner. That even though that there is a physical distance, there's a lot of energetic connection here. So even if you are far, which again, this is a lot, love at a distance, right? Um, they feel your energy and you feel theirs. So this is a very beautiful telepathic, intuitive energy between the both of you that is being felt despite physical limitations here. Okay. Despite the physical distance. That being said, Scorpio, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Remember, Scorpio, if these messages resonate for you, drop a rose in the comment section, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Sagittarius. After Sagittarius, we have Capricorn. After Capricorn, Aquarius. After Aquarius, we have Pisces. Let's continue with these readings, intuitive friends. Let's see what's coming through here for you. That being said, intuitive friends, as I set up for Sagittarius here, just placing all these cards back into the deck, don't forget to take a look at my other readings in the pick a card readings. You also have your monthly readings, singles readings, couple readings, no contact readings. Is this your tarot story readings? There's lots there for you to take a look and choose from. So remember, intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at those playlists because there's lots of information there for you. Up next, we have Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or whether you are a Sagittarius anywhere in your astrological natal chart that focus on love, relationships, partnerships, love, marriage, connections. Okay, and those areas are if you are a Sagittarius in your Venus, or if you are a Sagittarius in your Juno, or a Sagittarius in your fifth, or a Sagittarius in your seventh house, then these messages are for you. Okay, if you want to know more about me, take a look at my credentials down below. I'm a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot reader. All right, Sagittarius, let's take a look here at your person's thoughts. Okay, their thoughts about this connection. Now remember, this is someone you have a relationship with. Okay, they have a relationship with you and you have a relationship with them. You have Justice card popping out of the deck. Your person here is trying to keep calm, cool, collective. They're trying to be very objective. There's some emotions they feel here. They may feel that it's a little bit unfair that both of you are still at a distance, or that you can't see each other as much as you'd like. But the Justice card here is that your person is trying to keep an even keel. Okay, they're trying to get themselves acclimated here with this connections and separation. They have here the Page of Swords. There's a lot of curiosity here having to do with thinking about you, getting to know you, wondering what you're doing, how you're doing. All right. There's a lot of curious energy that I'm picking up behind the scenes. So your person, your partner, your spouse, your significant other, even though they are at a distance, you are very much on their mind. Okay. Page of Swords energy, they may think a lot about you, and they may also show you that through texts. If they can text you, if they can, really engage in conversation, okay? I'm getting something about interesting, different time, yeah, difference of time zones here, okay? So for some of you, it's as drastic as when it's sunny on one end, it's nighttime in another end. So I'm getting a very heavy energy here about time zones, okay? But Page of Swords energy, they're very much mentally, energetically here, thinking about you, the connection. There's a sense of curiosity here. Something just flipped over or something's okay. Yeah, there's a sense of curiosity. They wonder what you're doing, how you're doing, how's your day going. Yeah, there is. Hold on. Let me put this back the way it should be there. There you go. All right, there we go. All right. Let's see what's coming through here in regards to your person's emotions. Page of Swords is also coming across. It's like, especially for those of you who just recently met each other, it's like they want to know more about you or ways to keep things equal here or balanced. It's coming across as like solutions to problems or solutions here to solution, because I keep hearing solution and clarity. So I don't know. Yeah, the Hermit and the Queen of Cups, that makes a lot of sense because this is also a very much a reflective card. In regards to their emotions here, the Hermit is telling me that there's a very type of self-reflection that happens here behind the scenes. Maybe something that they are letting you know about. If they are letting you know about, they let you know little by little. The Hermit seems to be a little bit more quiet, a little bit kind of holding their emotions closer to their heart. There's a lot of emotions here because we have the Queen of Cups. So there's a sense of maturity. There's a sense of emotional intelligence. There's even this energy here of whether this is love already. Okay, so love already, meaning you've been together for quite some time. You both love each other. You're together. You're just whatever, for whatever reason, there is a disconnect. Okay, you're in this relationship. You talk to each other often. You're really in developing this energy. But there may be a little bit of quietness having to do with it. Okay, kind of someone being a little bit more emotionally reserved. But there's a lot of emotions here with the Queen of Cups. Okay, here with the Hermit, I feel that they're very kind of in the energy in the month of April, where they're going to be focusing a lot of trying to understand their emotions even deeper. Okay, not only their emotions but yours. So there's this energy of like really going, if they're asking a lot of questions or they're having a lot of what if scenarios, is because they want to know about your thoughts. They want to really kind of gauge where your heart is at, where your mind is at also. The Lady, intuitive energy. Okay, so this person may be very intuitive. I wouldn't be surprised if this person here, Sagittarius, has some type of water on their astrological natal chart. They don't have to, because we have Libra, so they have air. So we have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because I'm getting earth, and water energy here, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay. What's not here is fire. Okay, so what's not here is fire, but that's fine because I do feel here that they are very much intertwined with your energy, even at a distance. So there's this sense of like, Yeah, I feel this person has, if they haven't said I love you yet, they are showing their love in a very different way. They may have a different love language here. The lady here, there's this sacred kind of space they hold very near and dear to their heart, very much connected to you. So there's a sense of fondness here that I'm picking up. And that is very important to them, especially with the fact that Venus is in Taurus from March 30th all the way until April 24th. And Venus in Taurus is a very harmonious energy because that is its home. So there may be more nurturing, more compassion, more flirting, more of, romantic gestures or romantic things said, sweet talking, flirtation, being in love. There's this kind of romance here that is being felt on, in your person's heart and energy here. So very, very beautiful energy here, Sagittarius. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. All right, intuitive friends, up next we have Capricorn. But before I jump into that reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and support. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Drop a rose in the comment section. That lets me know that these messages have resonated for you. Up next, intuitive friends, we have Capricorn. All right, let's jump straight into Capricorn's reading. Hello, Capricorn. Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or whether you are a Capricorn somewhere else on your astrological natal chart that focus on love, connections, relationships, partnerships, marriage, and love. These energies or this placement are as follows. If you are a Capricorn in your Venus, or a Capricorn in your Juno, or a Capricorn on your fifth or seventh houses, then these messages are also for you. Capricorn, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box. All that is there for you. All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look here, Capricorn, at your partner's thoughts in this long distance relationship, love at a distance. Okay, look at that. They have Queen of Wands energy. First of all, your partner, very attractive. Okay, they're coming across as very attractive, but they also find you very attractive here, Capricorn. Okay, Queen of Wands. They're this type of energy, or they're in this type of energy where chemistry, inspiration, devotion, they're very, very, they see you like super sexy, super hot, super attractive. Okay, that's how they view you in their mind. When they see you, you represent this Queen of Wands energy. There's this sense of leadership, confidence that's coming through. So even though you may be at a distance, this person may be doing their thing in regards to their career, in regards to their job and what they do for a living. So yeah, I feel that this person is very much focused on what they're trying to do and explore. And this person could be very good at their job. There may be a certain charisma or certain something, special talent, special ability here. They're very charismatic. If it's not outwardly, it's their energy. They may be bringing this energy towards them. Okay. And they have here the Five of Wands. There may be a little bit of stuff happening behind the scenes. They may be having a little bit of an internal or external struggle that they've realized that they need to let go in order to be very much connected to this energy with you in this relationship. Okay, sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle, okay, because they miss you, they want to be with you. Five of Wands, this could be an internal or external struggle. The struggle could be very much connected to their career, because Wands is here, very, very kind of emphasized in this reading. So there could be a lot of things happening behind the scenes with work, responsibility, maybe even family, okay, family related. Or they just may be struggling a little bit here on how they can show you through a distance here how much they care, and they're invested, and they're very kind of fired up in this connection with you. And there could be thinking about ways to how to show you or lessen the burden that is being felt or you know, felt or discussed here when both of you talk. Let's talk about their emotions. Knight of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, they are led in this long distance relationship with you. They're following their heart and they're following their intuition. And what's interesting, as I didn't mention it before, but I'm going to mention it now, the Queen of Wands has a black cat. Intuition is very important here. So you, Capricorn, may feel very much interconnected to your person, to your partner, to your spouse, even if they're at a distance, because intuitively there's this kind of telepathic energy. Love transcends time and space. So even if physically you may not be together, there is this energy here of following the heart and the emotion telepathically, okay, or energetically, okay? Eight of Pentacles, your partner is wanting to show you that they are invested. They're invested in you. They want to continue to invest in you. Eight of Pentacles, but there is a sense of here saying, let's take our time. Let's take our time to build, or give me some time to show you that I want to build in this connection, because there's a lot of love that I feel here. There's an emotional connection here that's happening, an emotional awareness, so much so that it transcends time and space. So there's this kind of connection emotional here. It's like one of those things where maybe one person is thinking about the other person, and it's like then one of you will text each other or call each other, or it'll be something like, wow, I literally was thinking about you right now. It could be that type of energy here. Okay. Ooh, something wanted to pop out but didn't. All right, let's take a look at more details here overall here having to do with your person. And they have here sun. You're the ray of sunshine. When they hear from you, it's like they feel in their mind, it's like they flash. They're like, wow, yes, I'm hearing from Capricorn. And again, there's a lot of emotional connection here. There's the sun is the vital source. So you brighten up their day. You really brighten up, especially when times may be a little bit difficult or emotionally taxing or mentally taxing for them. You bring a sense or a source of inspiration. You bring light to them. You may even hear your partner here, Capricorn, say, you know what? When you text me, you really brighten up my day. Or you know what? Especially when it's very difficult, or I'm going through kind of an emotional difficulty, or friends, family, loved ones, or job, like when you text me at a moment where I really need it, and vice versa. They could be doing that for you. You could be doing that for them. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through here in regards to your partner. And they have here union. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of like this energy of transcending time and space in regards to how both of you feel towards each other. Okay, union. They may even feel like their prayers were answered when both of you met. This could be just recently, or this could be those of you who are married and are seasoned partners in this connection, whether you're living with each other, married, have children together, however that may be. But this distance is physical. It's not emotional. You have here union. There may be even here the sense of like praying, wishing, hoping for this physical connection to happen here already, or for both of you to be able to travel to each other and see each other. Okay. Now remember, this disconnect could be connected to career. So it's like two people who are in love, or who are already married, or who are in the season connection. And one person may be, I don't know, maybe they're in a career like aviation, the military, maybe business. They gotta go, sometimes, and they have to do business abroad, or things of that nature. But there is a sense of long distance here at play. That being said, up next we have Aquarius, and then after Aquarius, of course, we have Pisces, and we're going to be ending this reading. But intuitive friends, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate your love, your loyalty, and support. I do want to say here, intuitive friends, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. That lets me know that these messages resonated for you. So whether you are in a connection because your partner, your spouse, your significant other, you are disconnected due to military careers, due to careers such as business, such as, aviation, that you're, at a distance for quite some time, or maybe there's some type of family situation that may have happened where you're at distance for this moment in time, and these messages are for you. That being said, let's jump into Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whether you are in Aquarius and other placements on your astrological natal chart that connect or that are in connection with the areas of love, romance, connection, partnerships, relationships, and just love in general. And those areas are as follows. If you are in Aquarius in your Venus, or in Aquarius in your Juno, or in Aquarius in your 5th house, or in Aquarius in your 7th house, then these messages are for you also. That being said, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look at what your partner may be possibly thinking here, your partner's thoughts, and then I'm going to jump into their emotions, and then I'll see what else is coming through for them, okay? So your partner's thoughts here in regards to this connection and separation. And we have here 9 of Cups with the 5 of Cups. There's a sense of feeling really, really like you're the person that they've been wishing, hoping, desiring. Their prayers have come through. They're so happy about something here. It could be happy about something that's happening individually to them, or something that is connected here to this connection. But the 9 of Cups is this wish fulfilled. They feel emotionally satisfied in either the connection, having found you, or they feel very blessed at something that may be that they're experiencing right now at the time that you're watching this reading, or maybe unfolding in the month of April. Could be even some type of good news, something that I've been wishing, hoping, desiring, and praying for. 5 of Cups is the loss. Maybe it's like the moment here where both of you have seen each other in person, and there was a sense of like, yay, yes, we got some time to spend with each other. But now, unfortunately, there is this kind of like, now we are apart, and there's a sense of sadness, the sense of yearning. They miss you here with this 5 of Cups, okay? They keep very much the times spent together here in their minds, because I'm getting this 9 of Cups as like memorable moments spent together. And they may think about that, especially during those moments where it gets a little bit challenging here with the 5 of Cups. Let's see what else is coming through for your person here. Strength card with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I told you there's a lot of love here, okay? Whether this is recent, whether this is a connection that's, early, okay? It's in the beginning stages, 7 months or less, or whether this is a partnership that is a seasoned one. The 9 of Cups is like, hey, I'm happy I found you in my life. I'm happy that I found you in my life. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. Okay, with the 5 of Cups. But it's not in like, it's not a lower vibrational negative thing. It's not like an obsession, possessive thing. It's more like, I'm happy that you're in my life, because you make these moments when we're apart. Yes, it's difficult, but you make my life memorable because you're the person that I wanted to fulfill this with, okay? Here with the Strength card, your partner is emotionally leaning into their emotional strength, energetic strength, mental strength here by thinking about the good times, rereading texts, emails, conversations, replaying those things in their mind. But here with the strength card, again, they're trying to manage this Five of Cups. So they're trying to emotionally manage the thoughts of the loss, of the disconnect, of the emotional kind of missing you. Okay. Now, the strength card in tarot is ruled by Leo. So there's a lot of passion here that they feel towards you. A lot of, again, fire energy. Okay. Ace of Cups, love. Love is in the air, whether they're starting to fall in love with you, whether this is a reignited renewal of the heart of emotions, okay, whether this is saying I love you or already being in love. The Ace of Cups here is an opportunity for both of you to grow, not only emotion wise with each other, but the awareness here of the love that this person has for you, or the fondness, or the fact that something is growing in their heart in regards to this connection. Okay, so this partnership, right? I do feel that they feel very, very happy when you text them, when you talk to them. You really brighten their day in some way, shape, or form. And, they're trying to manage the struggle, because if you know anything about the strength card in tarot, it's someone confronting a very big obstacle, but with a sense of like, strength. They're allowing themselves to manage the situation, to tame the situation by leaning into their mental strength, emotional strength, spiritual strength, and energetic strength, so that they can still, just say, you know what, it's a difficult time, but I'm going to manage this. Okay. Ace of Cups, again, love, falling in love, being in love already, saying I love you, or very close to that, is coming through. The crossroads, there are times that it becomes a little difficult to navigate this long distance relationship. It becomes kind of like, it's emotionally taxing for them. See, with the strength card, like I said, it's also mentally taxing for them as well. Five of Cups. But they look at the bright side of this. They try to, your partner here, Aquarius, tries to get themselves out of that mindset, and they try to see the glass half full rather than half empty. And I feel that I'm also getting a lot of like spiritual strength here. So whether it's this person decides to, well, you know what, I'm in a lower vibrational energy, let me just meditate, let me ground my energy. Okay, even though I don't see earth here, earth energy, but I do see definitely here this energy of like them getting very caught up in their emotions. Listen, Aquarius, I wouldn't be surprised if this person has some type of water placement. I mean, they have cups, cups, cups. So Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. It could be in their sun sign, but it doesn't have to only be in their sun sign. It could be in other placements. Okay, expression. Yeah. Something about family here, ancestors. Yeah, there could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in their sun, moon, rising, or in their Venus, Juno, or fifth or seventh houses. They have here expression, and I feel that sometimes this person doesn't want to always say, that they're sad, or that they don't want to kind of bring down the energy. I feel that there's a lot of loved ones that they talk to, maybe their friends, family, or loved ones here, that they talk to. If they're away from everybody, meaning you and their family, and they're just somewhere else, there's a sense here of connecting on a very spiritual level to their loved ones on the other side as well. Okay. But ancestors coming across as that family tree. I do feel that they want to build a family here with you. There may be at times kind of still figuring something out as things unfold. At times they may seem a little quiet because they're in their sadness, but expression I have here, veil, restrictive, fear. Okay. Yeah, there's this kind of like, well, what if this happens energy sometimes, that they get caught up in this kind of like abyss here of the Five of Cups. But there we have it. That's all that I have here for you, intuitive friends. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Up next, we have Pisces. Hello, Pisces, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whether you have Pisces on placements on your astrological natal chart that focus on love, connections, relationships, partnerships, marriage, or relationships in general, okay? And those areas are if you're a Pisces in your Venus, or a Pisces in your Juno, or a Pisces in your 5th or 7th houses, then these messages are also for you. Just a reminder here, Pisces, that these messages are what was I going to say? These messages are focusing on your partner's energy, okay? They're focusing on your partner's energy. Yeah, I'm holding this backwards. It's focusing on your partner's thoughts and emotions, okay? But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, then these messages, you can see those links down below. Okay, these messages, I'm getting a lot of like, yeah, okay. All right, there's a lot coming, there's a lot of messages coming through in regards to this person. I feel, Pisces, that your person gets very caught up in their head. Although that's not what is being shown here, because I have Wands energy and strength. Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I feel here with the strength card, again, Leo energy. So there's a lot of fire here. Okay. And maybe that's that kind of impulsivity, because I feel like, oh my gosh, like speeding up here. This person may possibly have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, whether it's in their sun sign, moon, rising, it could be in their Venus, it could be in their Juno, it could be their 5th or 7th house. I wouldn't be surprised if there's fire connection here with your person. But this person is coming across as like very confident, and like there's something about speed here. Like, I don't know if they're just like a go-getter. They're just like very, like here, there, everywhere. But I'm getting like this fast-moving energy surrounding your person. Maybe there's just a lot on this person's mind. But one of the things that is on your partner's mind here with the Three of Wands is them feeling like they are planning to make, like, there's a sense of like putting something into action, and there could be something here that they've been thinking a lot for a while. Maybe you know about it, maybe both of you have spoken about it, but they're trying not to be impulsive. With the strength card here with this lion, you see that 95% of this card is this peaceful lamb energy. It's peace. And then there's this little bit here of this lion. They're trying to, and now when I said that, it's like the energy is like cooling down a little bit. I feel here that this person is like impulsive, or they may be like, they want to see something move, but they understand that they need to regulate that impulsivity, or that they need to regulate the fieriness about them. Okay. Okay. So there's the sense of this person leaning into their emotional, mental, energetic, and physical, kind of like leaning into their mental strength, emotional strength, trying to keep it, calm, cool, and collected. It's difficult for them because they feel fired up here, whether it's an idea, whether it's they're waiting for an opportunity to set something in motion, whether they're, here even thinking about taking a trip, having you take a trip, them take a trip. But there's a lot of chemistry, by the way, okay? With this Wands energy, your person thinks about you a lot. There's a lot of chemistry here. There's a lot that this person wants to do, and it's very much because of the connection that they have with you. So it's as if you inspire them to be more, to do more. They may even say something about you lighting up your life. Okay. There could be this energy here of like a power couple, because I'm getting power couple energy here between the both of you. But I'm getting this like power couple. All right, the Seven of Swords and Ten of Cups. Emotionally, they may feel like, I don't know, is there something going on? I know that I shouldn't, second guess Pisces, but there are times where it gets a little challenging for them. Who's around Pisces? What's going on? And they really need to rely on their strength, on their emotional strength, mental strength, spiritual strength here. There are there are times where that lion, they're overthinking of something, maybe sense of jealousy at times, kind of pops out now and again, but it's only because they really miss you, or they just like, man, we're in this position that we can't control, you know. So the Seven of Swords, there could be this kind of energy where your partner may feel like, okay, is there something happening that I don't know about, and it's just because it's at a distance. Ten of Cups, they're emotionally fulfilled here. I mean, you are their person, and there may be some times where there is a tendency here of jealousy, or, of getting a little jealous here about something or someone. Like something like, oh, I'm jealous at the people that see you every day, Pisces, because I can't see you every day. Or, man, I'm jealous. It could be that type of healthy jealousy. It's not coming across as like something like super negative or anything, but it's just like if they get caught up in their head, it's because of the emotions that they're feeling here. Wow, look at this. They have here stars and the garden. So I'm going to take out both of these because those are both that popped out of the deck here. So the star and the garden is coming across as, like I said, the people that are around you. And this could go vice versa too, Pisces. I mean, you could be jealous of the people that are around your partner, but the garden is the public space, okay? The, you know, the friends, the family, the loved ones, the people that you don't know, the people that they know, the people that you don't know that know you because they talk about you. Okay. So the garden is the sphere, the public sphere. And I feel here that your person, wonders. And I feel that that's what the Seven of Swords is about. The stars. There's this energy of really tuning in or tapping into the higher self, tapping into the universe, emotional the emotional connection here, even guiding them, even when they have just that little speck of doubt or that little speck of like, what could be happening behind the scenes. They allow themselves to lean into their emotional strength or their spiritual strength here. So, kind of like guiding them through. There's something about nighttime here coming up in this reading. So I don't know if there's kind of like a very vast difference of time schedules here, where in one place is day and another time. That could also be coming through here for some of you. Yeah, the garden here being supported by the ethereal. Okay, especially when times are very difficult here with the Seven of Swords. Let's take a look at your last and final card here, Pisces, and let's see what your significant other may be experiencing here, okay, throughout the month of April. And we have here power. Yeah, it's like a power struggle. Yeah, it's like sometimes you're like really, really like, yes, we got this, I got this. And then there are times where there's a little bit of insecurity or their vulnerabilities here trying to come through. Here with power, what's interesting is the following. There are two cubs here. And what's interesting is that the strength card is ruled by Leo. There may be something coming up in Leo season, either 2 weeks before Leo season, during Leo season, or 2 weeks after Leo season. Now, Leo season is July and August. So there may be something coming up here where it's going to bring a ray of sunshine, because the 10 of Cups is this feeling of feeling complete emotional fulfillment, whether it's emotional harmony, whether it's a surprise, whether it's a wow, I didn't see that coming, and now I feel really, really good about this. So there could be some sense of surprise here. And it's coming across where it's going to be maybe in a public sphere. It's something that someone's been wishing, hoping, or desiring, even. Okay, this could be a trip, Three of Wands energy. Okay, expansion on the horizon, movement, travel. I'm getting that also. And it could be very well connected to either July or August coming through here. So, all right, that's what I have here for you, Pisces. Pisces, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. Let me get a thumbs up. That lets me know that you've enjoyed these messages, and I'll see you soon. Take care.